All right. We have tornado warnings going up in Oklahoma right now. These are pretty severe, and the Storm Prediction Center has outlined a 10% significant outlook. Strong tornadoes are possible in this. So we need to keep a close look on this. Let's see. Come on, let's work, radar. Heavy rain across much of Oklahoma, but the most severe storms are right here. Oh, wow. Let's look at that. Okay, it has not touched down yet. This is going to be your area of rotation. And this is the only one in Oklahoma so far. This one, a lot of storms flaring up, but they have a strong tornado risk in play today. This is your couplet right here. Gosh. This was definitely a surprise. I did not see this happening. Let's actually get that Storm Prediction Center outlook to y'all. Okay, yeah, this is your risk. Areas in the 10% significant: Durant, Gainesville, Denison, Ardmore, and Sherman. And Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, and all these areas. These are highly populated areas in this, but the strong tornado threat remains across the Red River in Oklahoma. Let's check on the Oklahoma Metro. Likely a more elevated storm right here. This is near Chickasha and Blanchard. No rotation yet on it, but we could definitely see that. Heavy rain in the metro. Y'all in Moore getting heavy rain. Midwest City, Newalla. All of you are getting some heavy rain. Let's jump back down south to this storm. This is just crossing the Red River. Sometimes the radar does not want to work, but we have a special weather statement. What does it say? Severe weather is not expected. Is that what it said? Okay. Okay. I think I'll keep the special weather statements on, but these discussions don't need to be here. And storm tracks. Okay. Rotation has weakened over the past scan. That's a good thing. but your couplet is definitely still there. Uh-oh. Right there. Okay, now one thing I would change about this outlook right here, these tornado risk, I'd probably bump it up just a bit north. It seems like maybe a couple of storms could be a bit more on the elevated side. So that'll be some pretty heavy rain right now outside. They just issued this? No, I don't. Rotation is definitely broadened over the past update. We're looking at this very closely. Let me get future radar up for y'all. Let's see. Let's see this new update. Okay. It's still relatively weak. Definitely ramped up in the past scan. Doesn't seem to be on the ground either. Alright, here's your future radar. This has not been the most accurate, but rain continues in central Oklahoma, and we'll just get waves of rain. And this little area right here, this could cause a bit of problems, but if it's going to stay messy like this, I wouldn't see much of a tornado threat. Maybe a bit on this side, but this is really your tornado zone for the next couple of hours or so. Probably would expect these to stay they seem to be hail mainly, but I'm going to continue to stream as long as we have a tornado zone. Later tonight, it'll start to get a bit quieter in terms of severe weather, but probably not going to be completely quiet, as lots of lightning and thunder expected. Let me give you a storm track. It's going to Wilson. Wilson, and then Chickasaw Nation. Long track is going to Pauls Valley. Trying to get, if this tornado has touched down, I'm trying to get a picture of it for y'all. Doesn't look like we have a confirmed tornado yet, which is always good. Oh, lordy. It's loud outside. Dang. It's pretty loud to be rain. Okay, wait. We might have to check this. Come on, load. Uh-oh. Is it not screen sharing? There we go. That's your area. And if this can load correlation coefficient, which is our debris detector, we can see if it is on the ground, but radar's not wanting to work with me today. I'm gonna have to reload. We are definitely continuing our coverage as long as this tornado warning stays. And I do not see them dropping it anytime soon. That's our problem. Okay, I don't know if it's touchdown, but velocities are coming in pretty strong now. Okay. I think this might be on the ground. This could be on the ground near Rue Bottom Road, Hull Road. This is near Ardmore. This is near Ardmore and Leon, heading to Wilson. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that this might be on the ground. Oh, that's an unfortunate circle. On the ground, possibly. You do not see that every day. Let's see. Definitely on the stronger side of things in terms of rotation. Remember, this is in the favorable environment for a strong tornado as well. So we definitely can't lose our sight on that. Especially what happened a couple nights ago in Iowa. They weren't supposed to have any kind of weather like that, but they did. Okay. Yeah, if there's going to be any tornado, it's within this area. Let me fix my circle. Good grief. Yeah, it'd be in between this area. That's where your tornado would be. Thankfully, this is only relatively strong rotation. Doesn't look like it's on the ground, but if it is, it's in that area I highlighted. Looking like a pretty active couple bit of days for Oklahoma. So we'll have to keep our eyes on that. Okay. Velocities are staying pretty strong. It's not observed yet, but it's a big area of rotation. All right, let's go to Central Oklahoma. Let's go ahead and check on that. Strong thunderstorms in Central Oklahoma. This one near in between Tuttle and Blanchard. Possibly some small hail, dime, quarter-sized hail. And then the storm in Midwest City also seems to be velocity's not working. When we get outside, we need it, right? I want a snack. Go on radar. All right, we're gonna reload. Radar's not wanting to work. Okay. Counties in the tornado warnings. Actually, let me check that. I actually don't know these counties. I think there might just be one county, maybe two, involved in this. But very strong rotation. This is going to be in Wilson now. Uh-oh. I will bet you right now that was a severe thunderstorm watch. Oh, I just remembered I can just check this. Okay. Counties involved is Jefferson, Love, and Carter counties in this tornado warning. Now, counties in the tornado watch for Oklahoma, it's a lot of counties, so they're just saying southern and southeast Oklahoma and North Texas, so we don't really got much of a... Okay, this is a tornado on the ground. This is an observed tornado. If you're in Wilson, you need to be in your shelter right now. This is on the ground. Do not wait. Observed tornado. This is going to Wilson. This is going to Healdton. Lone Grove. Do not hesitate. Get in your shelter right now. If you're just tuning in, this is a confirmed tornado on the ground near Wilson and Lone Grove. Hello, Weather with Leo. Hope you're enjoying the stream. This is a confirmed tornado. May have lifted again, but let's check debris. This is your area if there's a tornado on the ground. Velocity has definitely gotten weaker since the last run, where it was upgraded. But this still could be on the ground, so we definitely don't want to take any chances. This is rain wrapped. Weather with Leo, I don't know if it's a debris ball. It may just be wrapping itself in rain. But we definitely could have a tornado on the ground. Let's see.
Yeah. Had a previous work today.
Yes, rain-wrapped tornadoes are definitely not what you want to have. Come on, radar. Gonna have to reload it.
Come on, dude.
Almost got hit by a rain wrap tornado. That is never good. Glad you are safe.
Yeah, look at velocity.
Oh, I accidentally just reloaded it. Let me see that velocity. Yeah, where's that? That's
Wilson,
in.
Oklahoma,
Okay.
and Lone Grove. There was also a couple flash flood warnings with this tornado as well. And
Okay.
it has exited Jefferson County.
If you do not get a tornado, you are getting large hail in this. That is your rotation still. It's hanging on. Okay, if there's a tornado on the ground, this is your debris. Maybe on the east side of Wilson, Oklahoma. Velocities. I don't know if velocities point to that, though. Flash flood warnings now starting to surge into Oklahoma. Those counties?
Okay, it looks like they are in what looks to be Love County and Carter County.
Okay.
Looks like it's also just going to miss Ardmore.
All right. These storms are dumping tons of rain, yes. If you don't get a tornado warning or hail, you're still getting a lot of rain, unless you're in western Oklahoma. Droughts are most likely continuing. Something to watch as well is the fire risk in Oklahoma. They've been trying to stay on the more elevated side, but that has not been the case, thankfully. They have been not really much fires as of recent.
Okay, they just extended the warning. It is now going to go into parts of Springer and it's going to start heading into the Chickasaw Nation.
Okay, this tornado is still on the ground.
It also looks like they might have extended the warning into Murray County.
4 miles south of Wilson. So if you have any tornado,
It's making a lot of noise in Wilson too.
this is your area. I don't know what this is, but this is not your tornado. This is not debris. You might go storm chasing soon. That'd be pretty cool. I've been trying to go storm chasing, but I'm pretty sure. Was it yesterday we had storms? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday, it wasn't really active enough. Clouds are at 30,000. Wow. That's insane. Damaging tornado, golf ball sized hail. Wow, that hail core is just unbelievable. Where is this tornado? Yeah, it still seems like it's on the ground.
So this tornado warning is in fact
Observed?
Yeah, they're going to extend the warning into Murray County and maybe
Alright.
parts of Garvin County.
Okay, so your tornado is on the ground. No debris showing up on correlation coefficient yet, but this is observed. Yeah, pretty large hail. Let's take a look at the Oklahoma Metro. Possibly some quarter-sized hail at most. Don't expect these to be too much. Maybe a severe thunderstorm in there, but we're not really anticipating that. Your prime area for your tornado threat is going to be in southeastern Oklahoma mainly.
Yeah, it's pouring outside. Ooh, a lot of noise going on in Wilson right now.
Okay.
Okay, they just got a severe thunderstorm warning.
Yep. Tornado
extend-
possible label.
It'll extend out to Ardmore County as far as Gene Autry.
That's cool. Oh, there it is. I don't see why they have tornado possible label on it. If this is going north, I can see why, but that's pretty strong rotation if that is. This radar's pretty far, so we don't know, but this could be heading into Oklahoma from Bowie, Texas. Tornado continues to be on the ground. Hazcams? I can check that out. Thank you for the recommendation. Yeah, Radar Omega is very expensive, especially, but it's very helpful. Let's see. Any Hazcams in Oklahoma?
All in Dallas.
All in Texas, okay. That's not good. I cannot seem to find this tornado warning. Does not show it on the Hazcams website, but we are definitely going to keep a close eye on this. It's a bummer that there's... Wait. Okay, yeah. This is now a tornado on the ground. This is your debris in between Lone Grove and Wilson. This is on the ground doing damage.
Going out to Ardmore now.
New warning?
It's going to Ardmore. It's going to Gene Autry.
Okay. We have 2 tornado warnings now active. Wow, that's a lot of warnings. That's a
Going
big
to
cluster.
Ardmore, going to Lone Grove, going to Gene Autry. Let me check velocity real quick.
Is this the original tornado
Yes,
warning?
this is the same tornado warning. They might take the one that's going north off.
Okay, they're probably gonna let this one expire. It may have lifted. Man, we need some has cams in Oklahoma. Let's check velocity. Reload it. Yeah, if it continues to intensify, as you saw in the mesoscale discussion, a strong tornado is not out of the talks. So definitely something to keep our eyes on as we get farther into this.
I don't know if they're actually going to let this other one actually.
They may have just done
Velocity
that
real
due to
quick.
concerns. It may be shifting east or north. There could be a different pocket. Depends on what rotation looks like, but radar is not wanting to agree.
All right, so I would say now that if you're in the Ardmore area or around the Ardmore area,
Take shelter.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this tornado's over Lone Grove. And it's on the ground.
Yeah,
Seems
so
like.
if you're in Ardmore, I would take shelter. If you're in Ardmore, if you're in Gene Autry, in those areas, just
Okay, if you see this
Take shelter.
outlined area, this area right here is your greatest chance for a tornado. Yeah, this tornado seems like it's on the ground. You're in northwest Arkansas. You should be good tonight, yes. Tomorrow, there is a tornado threat, 10% and a 5%. So definitely stay safe. I could be tracking this depending on
it looks like
the timing.
he'll probably be in the 5% here. 10% hatch risk, actually.
There's no hatched.
Yeah.
Is there a hatched?
Yeah.
No, we're talking about tomorrow.
That is tomorrow, April 20th.
Has you looking on the one in Oklahoma? Let's see.
I'm not really seeing anything on velocity here.
Let's see. The velocities are still pretty strong. This just seems so contaminated. I can't see that being a whole tornado. It's probably on the ground though. And this storm in Nakona about to possibly cross the Red River. This could produce a tornado as well, as you see on that velocity. Another pocket right here. So definitely tons of areas to watch. A storm came through last night. Okay, large hail for sure in this as well. Did it just kick people out my stream? I'm pretty sure I don't know. from my end, it's saying these numbers are a bit jacked up,
Yeah, they're dropping like crazy.
and then they keep going up. Guess it's just jacking with my numbers. Okay, it's on this is a tornado on the ground as we speak. I'm glad you're here. Okay. This is not your tornado. This part may not be, but this is where we're seeing velocity. Yeah, so it's on the ground. Okay, we're seeing another pocket of rotation right here. Uh-oh. Right here. So this one, that one, we go a bit farther south, and then there's another pocket. This one near Nacona is also starting to concern me as well.
Where's that?
This is near the Red River. This is very extreme North Texas. Here, let me actually pin that. That's a good comment. Make sure people know we are here for you. Correlation coefficient is not working at the time.
Let me check over here.
Oh, wait, no, it is. Okay. Where's our velocity? Okay, that's starting to become concerning. This tornado may have lifted over here.
Oh, I think my thing just updated.
What now?
No, nothing.
Your storm prediction center outlook?
Yeah.
No, they're done for tonight. This is radar indicated. It says this is observed. They might need to drop that. Don't exactly know though. We're definitely seeing strong rotation. Can't tell if it's on the ground or if it has lifted by now. Once again, checking in on this. Oh wow, that froze for a second. Okay, may have lifted. This tornado may have lifted.
Okay, so on reflectivity, it looks like the strongest parts of it are in the very north, kind of northeast corner of the flash flood warning warning.
Okay. Yeah, this storm in Nacona, Texas now has a tornado possible label. This is heading across the Red River. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. It's becoming increasingly concerning. Do we have a new model coming in? Okay, we do. This is latest model of our future radar. Storms continue. This is once again your greatest threat, and then they just move on. And this might bring another round of rain. This will end up happening in Arkansas, this line. So if you live in Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, and Missouri, you are under the gun tomorrow. Maybe a bit of Oklahoma too. Back on radar.
Oklahoma is getting a lot of much needed rain, though.
Much needed rain, yes, but not what we're going to end up getting. We don't need all of this rain.
That's a lot, a downpour.
It's a downpour for sure. Three. Let's see if we can get a HazCam up in North Texas, see what the storm is doing. Okay. Unfortunately, we do not have any HazCams. If you are listening, we need some in Oklahoma. We need some in Oklahoma.
I'm gonna pack her up. Yeah.
Let's see if I can find a way to get some cams in Oklahoma. They're trying to catch up with the storm. Yeah, probably. Okay, they took the tornado possible label off of this one down in Nakona. These storms up here near Sulphur and Ada will likely stay elevated. Just a severe thunderstorm warning on it. Check if we have any debris. I really need this to work. Yeah, I have these cameras up. Just looking if they have any in southern Oklahoma. Let's see if we have any cameras up. It doesn't look like there is. Yeah, we may not have any cameras in this location. What we know right now is, yes, there is a tornado, but is it on the ground? These are pretty elevated storms. This one is radar indicated, but I don't think there's a tornado on the ground. Most likely scenario is that it lifted. Yeah, it seems that. Okay, wow. I don't see any debris, but it's definitely on the ground. And there's no doubt in my mind with it. Looking to see if we can get any sort of report. In case you are just tuning in, we have a tornado possibly on the ground in southern Oklahoma near Ardmore. Okay, we have a new tornado warning. This is for Sulphur. Okay, let me see if this radar works better. All right, I just got notice that this tornado watch expands. I know you can't really see that, but it will soon pop up on this map. Here we go, Oklahoma. Tornado warning in Sulphur. And let's see, come on. Give me load this velocity, please. In case you are just tuning in Oklahoma, we have a new tornado watch. There we go. Okay, that's not strong rotation. Nothing like what it should be. It's just a bit of rotation. All right, we have large hail in Sulphur and Wynnewood. Large hail. Also large hail just north of Ardmore. Me too. Sulphur does not need this. I almost just read that as Sulphur as well. That's Springer. Uh-oh. All right. Can we get this? Okay. Yeah, velocity is ramping up for Sulphur. That is not what we need. Tornado watch for Cleveland, McLean, Grady, Pottawatomie, and Seminole counties in Oklahoma. We are not in a great area for radars, unfortunately. Can I get this velocity? Gotta reload my radar. It's not being very nice to me. Okay. Is this in terms of the Sulphur tornado?
Yes, and where it's going.
All right. Oak Grove at 10:09, Roth at 10:31, and Stratford 11:17. Make sure you are in your safe spot if you're in this warning. Stratford, you are just out of it, but this is heading your way. This is steamrolling its way into your area. Power flashes. We now have reported power flashes This may be on the ground. You never want to hear that. But we have power flashes. Can we get this tornado warning in or tornado watch in our area? It said we were given a tornado watch. It is not showing up on this map, so
It may just be outside our area.
just outside our area.
Yeah, 73065 is what it gave for.
Ah,
That's Newcastle.
okay. I wish this would work. Okay, this down here is radar indicated. So, as far as we know, currently, no tornadoes are on the ground. Tennis ball sized hail and Springer. Let's get some storm reports in from the National Weather Service. That's a lot of tornado warnings. I'm glad I can help people out with the weather, with what I do, and thank you. I just hope to help people as much as I can. Cause this is either very strong hail or okay. That's a tornado. That could be a tornado on the ground. This is near Springer, Doherty. This is going possibly to Sulphur, and we do not want that. We do not want it going to Sulphur. We could have a tornado on the ground in Springer. Yikes. Am I clear? I don't know if this is helping, but maybe it does. Okay. Anyways, still possible tornado on the ground. Tornado warnings continue, and this one down south is really concerning me. This has been on the ground multiple times.
Is it raining still?
Yeah.
It's very loud outside. This is likely a tornado on the ground. Yeah, we may have a tornado on the ground. If we go farther south, tornado warning here. Are we in that tornado threat now?
No sign.
Oh. Wow. It's a lot of active warnings. That's a tornado on the ground possible. Okay, this down here is also concerning me as well. This is crossing the Red River. The SPC will not put out a new outlook till, I'm pretty sure, 12 o'clock. Unless it's dire. No, they're putting one out at 1 a.m. possibly. So, we're not going to exactly know the full details, but we have a pretty good idea. What are they talking about? Ardmore? They're talking about the one. I'm pretty sure this is on the Red River. This one? Yeah, this one on the Red River, I'm going to bet you right now this is going to be tornado warned. It's not yet. These are old warnings, very old warnings. Uh-oh.
Bernieville.
Okay.
Strong circulation going to
All right, Bernieville, Turner, Dunbar. Y'all, this is a tornado on the ground. Likely on the ground. If you know anybody there, or if you are there, take shelter. This is likely one of the bigger days. Come on, give me some velocity. I need to see the velocity on the storm down south.
Fitzhugh, new tornado warning. Lawrence heading towards Ada. Highway 1.
On the ground?
Yep.
Okay, we have a tornado on the ground heading to Ada. If you're in Ada, you need to be center part of the house or in your shelter. Center part of the house or in a shelter. This is a tornado on the ground. Do not take this lightly if you are in Ada. Oh, shoot.
10:08 for Ada.
10:08 for Ada. It's 30 minutes out from you. It's on the ground. Fitzhugh, it's right over you.
He is really concerned with that area.
It's not good. Ada, this is on the ground.
Ooh.
Sit on.
The light red on that rotation.
Tornado on the ground heading to Ada. This radar is not very helpful.
taking a shower. Oh gosh, Ethan.
Some of it above fits you. It was dark blue on Velocity.
Dark blue. Likely tornado on the ground. This is heading to Ada.
Oh my gosh, did you leave that door open? The bedroom? Your bedroom? Gosh!
Man, radar is messed up, but I am keeping my eye on this storm in Ada. This is really strong rotation going to Ada. There could be a tornado on the ground. Wow. The spin on this is insane. Checking if it's on the ground. Debris. Looking for debris, but it is not working. It's looking like this is on the ground. Any storms farther south? We may have a tornado on the ground near Marietta. I'm gonna try to see if I can get some pictures of damage in. We are not. This is not being very kind to me. So a tornado. Radar's not loading. Marietta might have tornado on the ground. What's happening?
Ada.
It's on the ground, isn't it?
What?
It's on the
He's
ground.
only talking about it just being circulation.
Wow. That is some strong rotation in Ada. There is almost no doubt this is on the ground. This might be on the ground. This is really hard to look at. This could be a tornado on the ground in Ada.
Major flooding and more.
Major flooding and more now. This is not good. Correlation coefficient is not loading. If you're in Ada, please get into your storm shelter. This is right over you. I'm glad you're still here, Leo. Oh, wow. Lightning just struck very close to my home. We may have a strong tornado in Altus. Wow. That just struck our front yard. I'm not even kidding you. Good grief. Anyways, tornado in Ada. This is on the ground. Trying to get correlation coefficient. This is not great for Ada.
North side of Ada. North side of Ada.
North side?
Yeah. It went over Ada and now it's still heading northeast.
Right over Ada. 1,600 customers without power. That's on the ground. That is a tornado on the ground, north side Ada. This is on the ground. This is going to be... Yeah, north side of Ada. Tornado warning continues, as this could be on the ground. So this is an Ada. Possible tornado on the ground. South side of Bing. If you're on this, make sure you take... There is a tornado, okay. I thought they were in Weatherford, Texas. Are they in Ada? Weatherford, okay. Tornado on the ground now. Tornado on the ground. Yes, there is a tornado in Weatherford. I actually am interested in that, wherever it is. This is it. Let's reload the radar. This was definitely not the day it was supposed to be. I must say that. This has turned out to be overperforming. Remember, this thing only had a 5% risk, this entire system today. Wow, that's on the ground, yeah. We now have a confirmed tornado on the ground in Ada. Yep, that's on the ground. This is your tornado. This is going to be just southeast of Bing. Tornado on the ground, yeah. All right. This is a confirmed tornado. It's on the ground. All right. Tornado on the ground. This is northeast of Ada. This is southeast of Bing. Almost due east of Bing now. Allen at 10:35. If you're in the path of this, please get in your shelter. Come on, radar. Yeah, this is on the ground. There it is. This is your tornado. Almost due east of Bing. Hmm.
Yeah. Rent a car.
No other tornadoes on the ground as far as we know. This is the only show in town. Tonight's like the movie Twisters. Yeah, we've seen a lot of tornadoes touch down. In Texas, there's been many photogenic tornadoes as well. In Oklahoma, bit more rainy. Okay, they have expanded the tornado warning. Holdenville, you are now in this. Atwood. It's not wanting to update, but we do have a tornado on the ground. Tons of cars are now stuck in the flooding and more. If you have to get out, avoid flooded roads. Please avoid flooded roads. And if you're in these tornado warnings, please get in your shelter. Lots of hazards tonight in Oklahoma. Still may be on the ground. What's this? More, yeah, it never gets a break. Whether it's tornadoes or flooding or winter weather, they somehow find their way into these. 2-inch hail reported in Lone Grove, Oklahoma, which is the size of a hen egg. I'm probably going to end the stream about now, unfortunately. This is a tornado on the ground in Sasakwa and Atwood. You were in this. And Holdenville, Spalding. If you're in this warning, please take shelter, but I'm going to end the stream. Hope y'all have a good day and hope you stay safe.